Medicine.
A substance, especially in the form of a liquid or pill,
or pill.
that is a treatment for illness or injury. I've got a fever, so I need to take some medicine.
Examine.
To look at or consider a person or think carefully and in detail in order to discover something about them. The research examined the effect of alcohol on long-term memory. Vomit. The contents of your stomach has come up through your mouth. He's been vomiting all night after drinking too much alcohol. Terrible. Very unpleasant or serious or bad. My mom was a terrible cook. Get rid of something or somebody. To remove something that you don't want any longer, or to find a way to make someone leave because you do not want the person to be with you anymore. We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her as a meeting or a performance because you're unhappy, angry, or disapprove of something. All the parents walked out of the meeting. On-call room. If a worker, such as a doctor, is in the on-call room, he or she is available to work or make official visit at any time when needed. She is a doctor, so she often works overtime in the on-call room at the weekend. Situation. The set of things that are happening and the condition that exists at a particular time and place. My sister has a good situation as a teacher in the local school. Sin feels terrible because of the seafood.
Something so terrible because of the seafood.
He vomits many times.
He
wanted to get rid of the situation, so he called the nurses.
She wanted to get rid of the situation, so she calls nurse.
Unfortunately, no one replied to him. Something decides to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
Something decide to get.
He makes his way to the on-call room, but there is no one there.
He makes his way to on-call.
He goes back to his sick room.
But there is no one.
Luckily, he sees a girl with long black hair.
Luckily, he sees a girl with long black hair.
He looks at her and says, nurse, help me."
He looks at her and says, nurse, help me."
The nurse takes him into the room for a checkup.
She says, you can't eat seafood anymore. You should eat
white rice now.
Something
eats 10 bowls of rice and takes medicine.
And take medicine.
His stomach then gets better.
He
sleeps and dreams about Mingo.
Gets much better. He sleeps and dreams about Mingo.
1. Who felt terrible because of the seafood?
Something has felt terrible because
2.
of the seafood.
Who has something seen?
See a girl with long black hair.
3. Who has wanted to get rid of the situation?
Something has to get rid of the sick room and find the doctor. He said something.
4. Who has made his way to the on-call room?
Stood here. Something
5.
has made his
Who
way.
has taken something into the room and examined?
No, I don't know.
6. The nurse said you can't eat seafood anymore. You have to eat rice now.
Yes. The nurse has taken
7.
him to
What has he wanted to get rid of?
What did rid of situation? So she calls the nurse.
8. Where has something decided to walk out?
Walk out of the sick room.
9. Who has decided to find a doctor?
Something has decided to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
10. Where has something gone back to?
Something gone back to his sick room. He has gone back to his sick
11.
room.
Why has something felt terrible?
Because of the seafood. He has felt
12.
terrible because
Has
of the
something
seafood.
wanted to get rid of Mi-ung?
Get rid of this
13.
situation.
Has Mi-ung taken something into the room for a checkup?
No, the nurse has taken him into the room and for checkup.
14. Has something looked at the nurse and said, nurse, help me?
Yes, something look at her and says, nurse,
15.
help
Who
me.
has eaten 10 bowls of rice and taken medicine?
Something has eaten 10 bowls of rice and taken medicine.
16. Has Mi-ung vomited many times?
No. Something
17. Who has slept and
many
dreamt
times.
about Mi-ung?
Something has left and dreams about
18.
me.
What has something eaten?
10 bowls of rice. 10 bowls of rice.
19. Who has something called?
Call the nurse.
20. Has something decided to walk out of the sick room and find a teacher?
No, find the doctor. He has decided to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
21. Who has gone back to his sick room and find a doctor?
No, he has gone back to his sick room.
22. Has Mi-ung felt happy because of the seafood?
No, I don't know.
23. Who has replied to something?
No one replies something. Replies to him. No one.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Are you watching World Traveler?
Yes. Today's show is about subways around the world.
Which one are they talking about now?
They're talking about the Paris subway.
What are they saying about it?
Paris's subway is more than 100 years old.
Wow,
that's old.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Is the Paris subway good?
Yes, it's convenient. Every building in the city is close to a subway station.
That's great. Is it expensive?
I don't know. One ride costs 1.40 euros.
That's not bad. That's about $2.
Oh, they're talking about Tokyo subway now.
Wow, the Tokyo subway is nice. They have 282 stations, and the trains are really clean.
Yes. Now I am wondering about other cities' subways.
Go on the internet. You can read more about subways around the world.
Then I can write a report about them.
Good idea.
Thanks for coming over, Renee. No problem. So you need help with your report? Yes. I'm writing a report about public transportation in big cities. Cool. How can I help? You're from Chicago. Did you use public transportation there? Yes, I used it all the time. Great. Tell me about it. When I lived in Chicago, I took the subway to work. It's the third busiest subway in America. I read about it. Yes, and people called it the L. Interesting. Do you like public transportation? Well, there are good things and bad things about it. What are the good things? Public transportation is convenient. Chicago's L has 144 stations. I took the subway all over the city. London's subway has even millions. It has 275 stations. Wow, that is really convenient. Public transportation is also cheap. You really don't need to drive a
You really don't need to drive a car.
So you also save money. Right.
Because you don't need to pay for
gas. You can also save time when you use public transportation. Sometimes taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic. That's good. Okay. Now, what are the bad things? Well, many people use it. Sometimes you can't find a seat on the subway. So it can be very crowded. Right. You also need to walk or take a bus after the subway ride.
Hey, girls.
Hi, Max. You are late. What took you so long?
My car wouldn't start.
Oh no. Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town.
Yeah. I had to use the traditional way of traveling.
The traditional way?
The traditional way.
What is that?
What is that? Walking.
Betty is looking at a travel book. She imagines she is
standing on a street.
She waves at a taxi. She acts like
she gets in the taxi and
gets in the taxi and starts talking to the driver. Simon comes into the post office. Betty doesn't see him.
Please take me to a tea house.
Betty,
what are you doing? Simon,
I'm going to Asia for a week. This book tells me how to get a taxi and talk to the driver. Fun! Yes. Oh, and you have a package. What's What's inside?
It's a book about New York City. Renee and I are going there soon. We're excited. But I'm not looking forward to riding the subway.
Why not?
I've heard that it's dirty and crowded. Oh, listen to this. What? Over 5 million people use the New York City subway every day.
I read that over 2 million people use the subway in Taipei.
That's a lot of people too.
Maybe sometimes you can take a taxi.
I guess I could.
Then you should practice getting a taxi with me. Come on.